Right now it's 6, a scene of devastation in a place that many people from here and beyond enjoy during the summer.
A small Outer Banks community is in shock after a massive fire tears through a vacation home, killing 3 people. Good evening and thanks for joining us. A lot to cover tonight, but we'll begin with a lot of unanswered questions into that deadly fire.
It shook people out of a sound sleep and has shaken them even further after hearing about the fatalities. It happened around 2:30 this morning on Virginia Dare Trail in Kill Devil Hills. Besides the 3 people killed, 3 others were injured in the fire. 10 on your side's Chris Horn spent the day on the Outer Banks and has the latest developments.
The fire must have burned quickly because 3 people were trapped inside that home. They did not get out, but 3 others did escape. And the 3 who escaped had injuries serious enough to be transported to Sentara Norfolk General. The house next door is condemned from extensive water damage and damage from the fire. The owner lives elsewhere, but says a neighbor who owns the nearby Jolly Roger restaurant heard an explosion right around the time of the fire.
Carol Ann, that owns the Jolly Roger, husband woke up and heard an extremely loud boom, and she lives all the way up on 5th Street. So it was a big boom.
Coleman believes that a propane tank exploded, but the fire marshal had no official cause as of mid-afternoon. Another neighbor whose home was far enough to escape damage says she sympathizes with the family who was renting the house that burned.
Oh, terrible. It's horrible to be on vacation and think that you might not, that you didn't live. It's awful.
Evelyn Rollison lives nearby and went through a house fire of her own several years ago.
It's heartbreaking to me, but it makes, when I see something like that and then remember what happened at my house, it makes me really grateful, and I know how lucky I was. God was looking out for me that night. But I really do feel for these people. It's a tragedy.
With 3 people dead here in this home on Virginia Dare Trail, officials say it is the worst in recent memory and the first fatal fire in 3 years. In Kill Devil Hills, Chris Horn, 10 on your side.
We will continue to follow this story all weekend and post any updates for you on wavy.com.